So this is day 12 and I am Alok Srivastava. So what are the objectives of the day? So I hope you were able to configure the kickstart and the PXC that we had learned in the previous class. That was really interesting, especially the PXC stuff. I really like it. So the objectives of the day are, for this day, day 12, we will be learning about the grep command. What is a grep command? And we will be learning how to schedule the jobs using cron and add. So let's start first thing first. Let's understand about the grep. What is grep? So grep stands for global regular expression print. Number one thing. The idea behind the grep, or the job of the grep, is to search a particular character or a phrase through a block of input. So it's a kind of a Swiss army knife, all in one kind of a package, a Swiss army knife. And remember, you need not to install any package to use the grep. It is by default installed on all Linux and Unix based machines, and surprisingly it is now available on Windows also. So grep will find a string from a given input. That's the job of the grep. And there are two ways in which you can use the grep. So grep can be used to search a particular word or a phrase from a file or a directory, number one. And number two, grep can also accept the input from other connections like via the pipe. So let's try to learn with simple examples. So because learning via example is the best way to understand a concept. So I'll try to give you some examples where we will be using the grep. Okay, so let's take a file here. So this is the machine, same machine we are using. So I'll just use a cat@c password. This is a file which is already with me and populated with a lot of text. So what I do, I just copy it. In case I copy @c password to my home directory. That's great. So now I have a file here, cat@c password. So suppose I want to search for a particular word here. Say I want to search for the word Alok. So how will I do it? So you can use like this, cat@c password pipeless, and then search for the word Alok using your eyes, obviously. So I can search for the word Alok. Other way is I can use the grep. I use grep. The syntax is grep. The keyword that you want to search in quotes. So it is actually a custom to put your regular expression or whatever you are trying to find in the quotes, so that it should not be conflicted or misunderstood as a command or an option. And then the file name. Say give password. This is it. So grep the word Alok from the file password. Here it is. So grep will find the word Alok or the line containing the word Alok from the word password, from the file password. But grep is case sensitive as Linux. So in case I don't know how the Alok is spelled up there, so sorry. So it's like Alok in A with capital, I will not get any output here because it is case sensitive. So the other way I can use is a very interesting option is -I. Case insensitive. Okay, so let me show you how can I use case insensitive. So if I press -I here, it will show you irrespective of the case. This is very good. Okay, so that was case insensitive. So you can use I. Another very interesting thing is that you can search for a particular word. If I repeat the same command with some different words, say I give SRIV. So he is not giving me the complete word. The grep is also giving me these characters which are a part of a word. So in case you are interested in the complete words, not the characters, so you can use W. So now we have got nothing because I don't have SRIV as a complete word. So you can use -W to find a complete word, not a part of the word. You can search for, you can do a reverse search also actually, that in like inverted search the lines without the word. So if I use this and just write -V here in inverted, So it will show me all the line except Alok, except the line that contains that word, except the line that contains that word, right? Except the line that contain the word, right? This is it. It will show you all the lines. You can also use recursive with hyphen R. Let's suppose I search for the word recursive, case is insensitive, for the word say secure, and I say var log. You know the log locations, var log. So that means search for the word secure inside the directory var log and its subdirectories. So I don't have any word here, or I can use hyphen L here also. See here. Sorry. These are the word SSH. See, that was the command. So recursive search case insensitive under the directory var log and its subdirectory. Subdirectory is included. It shows me SSH everywhere. So it can be very interesting or very useful when you are trying to search for a particular event from the log file. So another very interesting thing that I found about the grep is the capability to search in the neighborhood. Why I call it a neighborhood? Let's suppose I show you this file at C password. So I am interested in searching the lines around the word Alok. Sometimes it might happen that in a configuration file, especially when we will be talking about about configuring the servers, that you want to search for a particular line around a particular key word or a key phrase. So in case you are interested in the line that is next to your word or near your word, so you can use the grep for that also. Let me show you. So if I give this command, I will repeat this command. It will show me that line. Okay, only that line. That's great. So if I give the option here, anywhere here, hyphen A1, so it will show me the line which is next to the word. Alok line will be there. Let me show you this password. So after Alok, Apache is there. The next line is Apache. So A1 will show me the word, the line that contains the word, and the next line to it. So you can increase the number of lines. So it means neighborhood search is also available. So what is around Alok? Apache and DHCPD. But it's showing me the lines after the keyword. If you are interested in searching the lines before the keyword, use B. So see here, this is lines above my keyword, B2. So change the number of phrases. I can use both the leading line as well as the trailing line, C. So C will combine the output, 2 lines above the keyword and 2 lines below the keywords. So this is, I found it really very interesting when I am searching for an error in a configuration files of the servers. These are very good capabilities with the grep. I can also search, like print the name of the files. In case if I give this command, I'll show it to you. If I repeat the same command of SSH that we had given, it's showing me the lines and the files also. See, the name of the files are also coming up, var log secure. So that can be done. Another way of using, as I have told you, there are 2 ways of using the grep. One is directly give the file name. Another is I can, like this, directly giving the file name, or you can redirect the give the output to the grep via the pipe. So if I repeat the same command, it can be done like this also. Same output. So here the output of the cat password is passed through the pipe, and there I have got the filter. But I found this option much more easier to work, as I have to press less number of keystrokes. Rest it's up to you. I can use the regular expressions also to search for a word. I'll show it to you. Oh, sorry. if I give this command, it will show me the word Alok, right? Line Alok. So if I'm not sure what was after A, is it Alok or any other, say if I give AL dot K, it's showing me the same thing. So dot means a single character. So you can use these regular expressions if you are not sure about the character, or I can also write something, say I don't know what was the first character, but I know that three characters were LOK, the last three characters. Here it comes. So it will show you, this will actually show you all the characters where the three characters were LOK and the first can be anything, A, B, C, D, E, anything. Now, if in case you want to search for dot, actually the dot. So if you are, but if I'm searching for the dot, then the dot, I will not be getting the dot. Let's say I'm searching for say I search for, say, slash share. So if I write it like this, slash share, it's showing me the slash share. But if I want to search for the dot, then you need to use the backslash. So in case I don't have that like character here, or I'll do a modification, it's not difficult for me. So I just, because it's not an actual file, so in case of Alok, I just give a dot here, sri dot vstava. Okay, so if I search for the word sri, it's not showing me. Sri will showing me because V has got a dot here. So in case you want to search for the dot, so if I give the dot, it will show me any character, because dot is a character here. Or you can use a backslash. So means dot, exactly I'm searching for dot, because here the dot means any character. So if you are searching for the dot, use backslash. I can use extended grep also. Some greps extended regular expressions with hyphen capital E. I'll show you. If I use the same command, say Alok, that's great. But I don't know whether the name was, say, Alok or might be any other character. So I can use like this, ABC. Anything between ABC, or you can use hyphen E also to search for it. So that means a list can be specified. So if I give BCD, it's not showing me anything because it needs ABC. Or you can specify a range also, A to D. So anything between A to D will be coming up here. Right? The first character can be anything between A to D. So you can use the extended features of grep. I can also use that, I don't know what was the name, but the name is a 4 character, right? And is anything between A to K. Remember, if I give this command, now see here, it's very interesting. I give A to Z, okay, extended grep features, regular expressions, and only 4 characters. That's it. So I'm searching for 4 characters with A to Z. So it shows you all those lines where the 4 characters, obviously you will have 4 characters anywhere from A to Z, obviously. So if I gave it A to K, so A to L, see here, now it makes more sense. 4 characters between A to L, starting from A to L, anything from A to L, 4 characters. You can search like this also. You can also search for the start of the line. Let me give you a very interesting example. If I give this command grep, and let me just change it, come back to the basics. If I give root, so it will show me all the lines where the root is a part of. That's great. But I am interested in searching with a line starting with root, just write caret, line starting with root. So caret will be used for the files which are starting with your particular word. You can also search with the end of the line. Say for the end of the line we use dollar symbol. So I give no login, or I say bin bash dollar. So lines having bash at the end. So you can use the start of the line and end of the line to a different example here with a different thing. Like one very interesting thing which I found is you can use the shell expansions in the grep also. I'll show you one thing. I give grep. If I show you echo $home, it will show me the environment variable home. If I give env, it will show me all the machine's environment variables where you will have home somewhere. Yeah. So if you want to get the value of the environment variable of any variable, you just write a dollar here and the sign. So I can use like this. See here. Now, yes, you have seen it, right? It's a double quote. Whenever you want to get the value of a variable, you have to use the double quote. So that means show me the lines with which the value of the home, that means it will be replaced automatically by the root, because the value of the home is root. So this is very interesting. Or you can actually use a command also. I'll give a command, say who am I want to know who am I am root. So in case you want to search the output of the command, backtick, use the backtick and give who am I and then give password. See, so the root will automatically get searched because the output of the who am I is root. So you can execute the commands also with the grep, which is very interesting. So this is grep. You should be using grep to find a particular word or a phrase from your log files, from your configuration files, and then you can perform the actions that you intend to do. That is grep. Next is the cron. What is cron? Let's understand the cron. By default, what happens? I execute all the jobs. I am the admin. But admins can benefit a lot by scheduling my tasks. Let's suppose I want to schedule a backup at 2 o'clock in the night. So am I supposed to stay back and give the command? No. So I can schedule those tasks. So tasks can be scheduled, some tasks like doing the backups, cleaning the old log files, updating the packages. These are recurring jobs. So recurring jobs, or the jobs which are or might be executed at odd hours, you can schedule it using a facility known as cron. Like Windows have a task scheduler, Linux has cron. So cron is your system service that runs in the background and check for the scheduled tasks. We call them cron jobs. And cron jobs are defined in the configuration files. We call it cron tabs, which are updated or scanned every minute. So actually, cron tab is much like your calendar. Like you have got a planner, and in the planner you write what tasks need to be done on what date, what to run and when to run. You just specify it in your planner or write in your planner. So cron tab is your planner for 1 year. So your machine, your RHEL machine has got its own cron tab. So we will be learning how to add the cron tab, how to view the cron tabs, and how to control the cron tabs. That is what the objective is, and it is an exam objective also. Very important. So let's see. So there are system own cron tab file also. So you should be understanding this cron tab. This file is the machine's own cron tab. See here. So the best part of this that it also gives you the syntax. So in case you are not remembering or you forget what is the syntax, just do a cat of @crontab. So these are the paths that it will be like taking while executing the file, and this is the syntax: minute, hour, day of the month, day of the week, and the command. And the values are also specified here. And I'll show you one more thing. Though you will never edit these files manually, but if I show you like this at Is Cron tab, sorry, if I move in here, just a moment. See, we have got cron.d directory, cron.daily, cron.hourly, cron.monthly, cron.weekly. So in these directories, I'll show it to you. If I go to cron.daily, so these are the cron jobs which are run by the machines automatically daily, on the daily basis. Log rotate. If you remember, we have talked about the log rotate. We have talked about that man DB database. These are run on daily basis. Then there are certain cron jobs which might be running on monthly basis. See, I don't have any. Let me see on weekly basis. Do I have any jobs? But so these files are updated normally. So we generally don't edit these files manually. We just use our cron tab facility to edit our own cron tabs. So again, the best way of learning is by seeing some examples how to use the cron tab. So let's start this. Number one, I can give the very simple command cron tab -l. Cron tab -l to see my current cron tabs. I am logged in as user root. And if I give this cron d, this daemon is running. This is the daemon which is responsible for it, cron d. Fine. Let it run. You don't need to install any package or start any service. It is by default there. So if I give a cron tab -l, will show me the current my normal cron tabs or my cron tabs. So let me have a job for myself. Let's do this. So suppose I get the absolute path for the df. It is always recommended to use the command with the absolute path. So I copy this absolute path, and the current time is 1759. Suppose I want to execute the df-h at say 1801. So how I do it? I do a cron tab -e, edit. First the minute 01, then the hour 016, minute, hour, day of the month. So if you want to run it on a specific day of the month, give the date. Otherwise give asterisk every day. Then month, I'll write it here. I have to change the time, I presume. So first is minute, then hour, then day of month, then month, then day of week, and then your command. So this is the syntax. So let me change it now, say 03, because it's already 1800 hours. You can see. So it should be 1800. Day of the month, any day, any month, any day of the week. Paste your command df-h, and I send the output to say cron disk.txt. That's all. Job done. So that means at 1803 df-h 1803 day of the month asterisk means every day, month, every month, day of the week, all the days irrespective of the day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This command should run every day at 1803 hours. Let me save and come out. If I do a cron tab -l, you will see this cron tab is not coming up. So I just need to wait for the time to be 1803. That's it. So it should automatically execute that command, and I should be getting the output under the temp. You will see it. In the meanwhile, I am the root. I can assign cron tab for any user. Let me show you. I am Alok here. So if I do a cron tab -l, there is no cron tab for Alok. But the point is that Alok is stupid. He don't know how to have a cron tab applied for him. So he requests the root that please issue me a cron tab for a particular job, say the same command. So root has got the rights that he can issue the cron tab for any user by specifying -u and the username. That's it. So I'll just execute certain commands, say 21:21 at 9 o'clock, 21:21 hours on every first day of the month, minute, hour, day of the month. Day of the month is 1st and 15, only twice. Every month, any day of the week, give that command, same command. Sorry, usr bin df and -h. I send it to the Alok's home directory, home Alok, and say disk space report, whatever. So that means at 21 minutes, at 2100 hours, on first day of the month and 15th day of the month, any month, minute, hour, day of the month, and day of the week. I think one star is extra. Let me say minute, hour, day of the month, then day of the week, then the command. So save and come out. Okay, in the meanwhile, you see it's 1803. So if I check my temp, I should be getting that file, right? crondisk.txt. Can you see? So if I do a cat of cron disk, the file is created exactly at 1803. And if I do a cat of temp cron disk, it's the same output. And if I go to, in the meanwhile, because we had added the cron tab for Alok, if I Alok give it, there is a cron tab for him assigned by the root. So you can assign the cron tab for any user. In case you want to remove the cron tab, I can give cron tab -r. Removed it. So Alok has removed it. No cron tab. So you can remove the cron tab also. You also have, but suppose if there are multiple cron tabs, then how can you do it? So if you remember, I can give more cron tabs here. It's open in the VI editor. So let's suppose I've got another cron tab which runs at 0303. I can specify a range also. Another example, R. So you can use the same in all the fields, right? So day of the month, I say I can specify a range, say 1 to 5. Every day, every month, from first day to fifth day, this command will run. You can use this. Oh, sorry, bad day of the month. Okay, let me try edit it. Not, it's actually just this 1-5, job done. So if I give a cron tab -l, so this job is going to be executed on 1st to 5th of every month, irrespective of the day. You can give like this, and you can also change the frequency if you wish. You also have the option of specifying the month in the, say, by name. That means I can also issue like this if you wish. Say I assign one more command here just for the, and say I want to run it only in August, on May. I can write May here, on Sunday. So you can give like this, though I will not be giving on this, something like this. So May. Or if you don't want to use it, you can also use the numbers also, 03 from 1st to 5th of May, 5 asterisks, and then your command, whatever your command is. I give the command usr bin df -h, or any command that you wish for may.txt, something like this. If you want to run a command, say after say alternate day after one day. So you can use this. Say I say 10 10, I say asterisk slash 2. That means alternate day. Every alternate day, day of the month, I don't care, day of the week, I don't care, and then goes your command, whatever your command is, usr bin df-h, whatever. So you can set the frequency also. These cron tabs are very interesting. And say after every 5 minutes, say every 5 minutes. So I just use here for every 8 minutes. That's it. Every 8 minutes, every hour, day of the month, day of the week. So this command, whatever command, if you write here, will be executed after every 8 minutes. So I'm not using it, just quitting it. But yes, these things can be done with a cron. Then cron also gives you the control, user control. Suppose you don't want that Alok should be allowed to add his own cron tab. Right now I am Alok. So if I give cron tab -e, yes, I have the privilege, I have the rights of assigning my cron tab anything. I can give anything here like this, and I give here usr bin df or any other command. I'm just using it just for the example, that's all. Need not to be the same always. Test.txt, any command, tar command, rcp, sync. But yes, if you are doing scp or rsync to a remote machine, make sure you have ssh keys exchange, otherwise it will prompt you for the password. So currently Alok is able to do the cron tab. Alok is allowed to check the cron tab obviously, and Alok can remove the cron tab. I don't want that. I want to restrict Alok that he should not be allowed to added the cron tabs. So there is a very interesting file here, cron.deny. Just write the entry of the user there, cron.deny. I'll show it to you what I've done. Just put the entry of the user, deny. That's it. Now if I go to Alok and let's try this. Sorry, you are not allowed to run this program cron tab. This is good. So you can have your control restrictions also, that which user should be allowed and which should not be allowed. That can be done. It's very interesting. And what next? So cron is this, so expect a question in the exam also from the cron. You'll be asked to do certain jobs applied in the cron tab, so that you have to do. And the cron.allow and cron.deny will be there. You can also like use a script also, or remove it, that you are done. So at least you should be like having the knowledge of issuing the cron tab. One interesting thing which can be done is that I can take the output from a file also. Let me show this to you. Suppose I create a file here, say myjobs.txt, and what I do, I write here. So it's a simple text file. I'm writing certain jobs here, asterisk asterisk asterisk. Say I give another command. Let me say where is, say where is cal. Let's say cal, usr bin cal, whatever. I copy this and I can create a file. What I'm saying is, so I use the vim my jobs and cal, that's it, and send the output to say temp calendar cal.txt, any command. So at 21 minute 2100 hours, minute, hour, day of the month, day of the week. So I have not written it in cron tab -e. I have created a file. So might be you have a file where you will write all your cron tabs, and then I can tell the cron tab to read it from there. even that can be done. So I can give it, say, cron tab -e, and then give the name of the file, say my jobs.txt. Oh, sorry, the file should be taken. See if it takes the file here. User added a cron tab, list a cron tab. Okay, wait. Prompt, it it has an option here, so I can use cron tab and not edit. Yeah, get it from the file. See here, yeah, cron tab -list. So this is done for the root. See, it's there. So the previous file will be overwritten. You have to take care of that. But yes, you can have a file that contains all your cron jobs, so that it's a kind of a backup also, and then you can just use that cron tab or use that text file to populate your cron jobs. This is your cron. And the last thing for the day that we have to learn is your we had learned the grep, we had learned the cron. Another interesting command that you can use for the job that is not recurring, you need to run it only once, is the add command. So add can be used to schedule or to have a job or run a job only once. For that I can use add. So it's a very simple one. It won't take much time. Let me give you a couple of example of add. How can you use the add? So add can be used to read the command from the standard input, which is the keyboard, or again like cron, I had given you this example, taking the input from some file. Even add can be used in this manner. So let me show you. First of all, I can say give a add list. I don't have any job, so I give here any command which I can give add and say I say 10 p.m. So means today at 10 p.m. and then your command, whatever command, usr bin, or I can do a reboot, say here, say power off. So this command will be executed. Control D will end it. Control D. So if I give a add -l, you'll see I've got one job there. So all the jobs can be coming up here, but it won't show me what job is there. It will merely give me a number. So you can use the number add -c to read more about it. So you are going to execute, this is the command. So for first job, the command is power off. So means the machine will automatically shut down at this hour. So add -l will show you only the list of all the jobs. I can have more. Say add, say 10:25 tomorrow. I can also give like this. Tomorrow at 10:25. Some other command. Say reboot. Control D. If I give a add -l, you've got two jobs. Now to learn about a particular thing, add -c and then the number. Whatever number. 2. That's great. Reboot. That's good. So you get to know about these things, and then any point of time you want to remove this, atrm and then the number, say 2, removed it. So if I give atl, one job is gone. So you should be able to do all these things, but the only issue or the feature of the at is that, or the add command is that, it is used only once. You will not be able to use it for recurring jobs. Add will be used only for one-time jobs. They will not be used for the recurring jobs. Just understand these things. Small stuff. Grep honestly will be a very like a kind of a helping tool for you when you will be configuring the servers and trying to find out the problems or the areas from the con files. So the graph will be run. Cron tab obviously is very important, as you can schedule your job like a calendar. One very interesting thing about the cron tab is that I'll show it to you. There are, if you don't remember the cron tab syntax, it might happen that you forget the syntax. There are certain websites also, there are certain sites which can help you remembering it. One is crontab.guru. Let me show this. Crontab.guru is a very interesting site. Here I'll show this to you. I hope you can see the my, if I write here crontab.guru, see, this is it. So you can change it here. It will automatically say add 45. Okay, I say 21. I write 21 here. It will automatically change 21 21. Day of the month. See here, day of the month. I say asterisk.2. That means every end of the every second day of the month. Alternate day. Month. Anything. I write here Sunday. So Sunday. So it gives you the syntax. It's very interesting. So you can just go to crontab.guru. So it's getting the virtual training is again not restricting yourself to the book, the official courseware. Learn as many as tool. I'll try to share as many as things I can with you using all these things. So it is very interesting, and then you can click here to get yearly range and everything. So this is a very interesting website I found, crontab.guru, to actually learn what. So at 2121 on every second day of the month, if it's on Sunday, you can learn about it. So if you put an asterisk here, so I put a say May. So 2121 on every second day of the month in May means 1st of May, 3rd of May, like this. So just go through crontab.guru. You will find it very interesting. It's a small day. So you have learned you have learned crontab, you have learned grep. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.